Alright, so this is my code for our first lab, Lab 1, painting a wall. So I'll show you that it runs really quick. For this, I enter 12, gives you the wall width, or the wall height and the wall width, and that calculates out 12 times 15, so 180 square feet. Paint needed, 0.51 gallons, and cans needed, 1 can. Alright, now I'll explain my code. So I have all the text up here, my public class, all my Java languages and utilities. Now, point of the program was to write something that outputs the wall's width and wall height, and calculate the wall area, how many paint or how much paint is needed to paint the wall, and how many cans you need. So I used these doubles to convey what they're going to represent. I think they do a good job. Now I'll talk about the code. So start of it, we're entering the wall height. We're doing system.out.println under wall height in feet. Then you do the same thing for wall width, pretty standard. Then it asks you to calculate and print out wall area. So because the wall is a square, formula for area is base times height. So we can find the wall area by doing wall height by wall width. And that, just for 12 and 15, that'd be 180. Pretty simple. Now, for the next part of the exercise, we're calculating how many gallons of paint's needed to paint the wall. And in Zybooks, we were told that a gallon paint can covers 350 square feet, so I know that that is what we'll be dividing wall area by, because you have to find out how much of the can you need to use, and you're going to be using half of it. 180 divided by 350 is 0.51, around there. That takes care of that. Now, for the last part of it, and we're supposed to figure out how many cans are needed. And we're rounding up to the nearest integer. So, there's two ways to round. You can do ceil or floor. Ceil rounds up, floor rounds down, so I'm using ceil because you're going to need a full can. And because 0.51, when you round it up, is 1, you'll use 1 can. And now, after that, we have to round that to an integer, or change the double to an integer. So what I did is, see right here, you put integer in between parentheses, and that changes the value of this double gallons paint needed into an integer. And then I wrote system.out.println cans needed plus int mass ceil gallons paint needed. That just prints out the value of that, which would be 1, and then cans. And then you can see right down here that it runs correctly.